असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय.
Now we are going to learn about laws of exponents. So this laws of exponents already we have learned in the previous class about integers. Okay, now we are going to learn about them in real numbers. Okay, right, look at that laws of exponents ma. So let a is a positive number, a greater than 0 means it is a is a positive number, b a real number, it is a is a positive real number, m comma n are rational numbers. Okay, there may be positive or there may be negative. Okay, right. So first one, a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus 1, a power m whole power n is equals to a power mn. Next third one, a power m into b power m, it is equals to ab whole power m. Next a power m by a power n, it is equals to a power m minus n. Fifth one, 1 by a power n is equals to a power minus n. Sixth one, nth root of a, we call it as nth root of a is equals to a power 1 by n. Now let us see the example for each case. Okay, right. So I am taking the example for first one. Suppose a equals to 6. Okay, a equals to 6. So m equals to 5 by 2, n equals to 3 by 2. So what becomes more? So what is the first one? 6 power 5 by 2 into 6 power 3 by 2. So I am going to explain this. Okay, right. So what becomes ma? 6 power 5 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Is it okay? Now what it becomes? 6 power 5 plus 3 by 2, 6 power 8 by 2, 2 ones are 2 fours are 6 power 4 is the answer here. Okay, right. This is about first one. And we can take one more example also here. Suppose if I take a equals to 5 by 7, m comma n values are same as this, m equals to 5 by 2, n equals to 3 by 2. What we can write ma? 5 by 7 whole power 5 by 2, 5 by 7 whole power 3 by 2. What becomes ma? 5 by 7 whole power 5 by 2 plus 3 by 2, nothing but 5 by 7 whole power 8 by 2, 2 ones are 2 fours are 5 by 7 whole power 4 is the final answer here. Okay, right. This is about first law, a power n into a power m is equals to a power m plus n. Okay, right. Look at for second law. So I am going to take same numbers here. A equals to 6 as it is. So m equals to 5 by 2 and n equals to 3 by 2. Okay. So what becomes ma? So 6 power 5 by 2 whole power 3 by 2. Okay, so what becomes ma? 6 power 5 by 2 into 3 by 2, nothing but 6 power 15 by 4 is the answer here. Okay, right. So take the one more example here. So if a equals to 5 by 7, so m equals to same 5 by 2 and n equals to 3 by 2. So what becomes ma? So 5 by 7 whole power 5 by 2 power 3 by 2. So what becomes 5 by 7 and we have to multiply this. Okay, so 5 by 2 into 3 by 2. So a power m whole power n is equals to a power m, and it means a power m into n. So a power m whole power n, a power m into n. So what becomes ma? 5 by 7 whole power 15 by 4 is the answer. Okay, right. Next, go for third one. So take the same examples here. So suppose take okay, we are having the a value same, so no need for n value here. We don't need n value here because there is no n present in the third law. So 6 power m 6 power 5 by 2 into, so we have to take one more b value. Suppose I am taking b as a, take b 3 by 2, okay. So 3 by 2 whole power 5 by 2. So what becomes ma? 6 into 3 by 2, nothing but 6 into 3 by 2 whole power 5 by 2 it is, okay. Right, here 2 1s are 2 3s are, it is 3 into 3 whole power 5 by 2, nothing but 9 power 5 by 2 is the answer, okay. Right, so take here also b equals to 3 by 2, okay. So what is that ma? 5 by 7 whole power 5 by 2 and 3 by 2 whole power 5 by 2. So here powers are same. What we can write ma? Here it is. So we can write here 5 by 7 into 3 by 2 whole power 5 by 2, okay. Nothing but 15 by 14 power 5 by 2 is the answer here, okay. We can simplify like this. Next, coming to fourth one. So I am changing here my AB value as well as M comma N values. Right. Take the fourth law. So take A equals to 5 by 9. So M equals to 3, N equals to minus 4, okay. So what becomes ma? So take this one, I am going to apply here fourth law. So a power m, it means 5 by 9 whole power 3 by 5 by 9 whole power minus 4. So it becomes a equals to m power, sorry, a by m by a power n is equals to a power m minus n, okay. So what becomes here? 5 by 9 whole power 3 minus of minus 4, okay. So this minus is comes with here and this minus is from formula, okay. So what becomes? 5 by 9, 3 minus into minus plus, it becomes 4. So 5 by 9 whole power 7 is the answer, okay. Right. Next we shall see for fifth one. Right, 1 by a power n equals to a power minus n. Suppose my a is equals to any number, take 9 and n value equals to minus 6 by 7, okay. So 1 by a power n, it means 9 power minus 6 by 7. So what it becomes ma? It becomes 9 power 6 by 7, isn't it? So how it is possible ma? Look at here. So replace the a value once again. So what is the formula? 1 by a power n is equals to a power minus n. I am going to apply here. So a equals to 9. So 1 by 9 power n value minus 6 by 7. So what is the formula actually? A power, a means 9 minus, what is the n value ma? Minus 6 by 7. So minus into minus plus, okay, 6 by 7. 9 power 6 by 7 it is, okay, okay. Right. Next, coming to sixth one. Look at for 6. So nth root a is equals to a power 1 by n. Okay, right. Suppose n equals to 2, a equals to 5, so it becomes 2 root 5. This we can write 5 power 1 by 2. Okay, so 2 into root 5 is different and square root 5 different. This is called square root. Okay, these two are different ma. Okay, suppose if I write 3 root 5, 3 into root 5, these two are different. Okay, this is nothing but 3 into root 5 we can write. This we can write 5 power 1 by 2. Okay, that is the difference between these two and these two. Okay, so this is different. We are going to learn next video about this. Right, this is about loss of exponents, and we can write one more formula also. Look at here, 7th one. So a power m by b power m, we can write a by b whole power m also. Okay, so suppose in the previous problem we have seen that 5 by 7 whole power 5 by 4. This we can write 5 power 5 by 4, 7 power 5 by 4. Okay, so I am written reverse, but no problem. Okay, so suppose 5 cube is there and 7 cube is there, we can write 5 by 7 whole cube. Okay, right, we can make many examples here. This is about loss of exponents. We shall see next about surds. Next we are going to learn about surd. Okay, so look at the definition for surd. Let a be a positive rational number and n is a positive integer where n greater than 1, then nth root a is called surd of nth order or radical of nth order. Okay, so here this we can read as nth root of a. We can read as nth root of a. Here a is the radicand and n is the degree of the radical or surd. Okay, so this nth root a is a surd when if a is a positive rational number and n is a positive integer and n greater than 1. Okay, right, so nth root a is called surd here, and here n is the degree of the radical. So this total we can call it as, it is a radical. Here a is the radicand and n is the degree of the radical. Okay, if I write nth root a, it means it is a nth order radical. Okay, right, let us see the examples here. So we shall understand this concept by taking examples. Okay, right, so look at here. Suppose if I write root 2, so here nothing is there means here we are having 2, which simply we can write this root 2 also. Okay, so here what is the radicand ma? Radicand is 2 and degree is also 2. It means this is the n value, this is the a value. Okay, right, so this sign is called radical sign. We call it as root radical sign. In this cap we are writing n. Okay, and once again I am writing here n. Okay, make it clearly. So this is the radical sign it is. Okay, we call it as nth root. What is that? Nth root. If you write number, we call it by that number. Okay, we call them. Okay, right ma. So what we can call it now? Square root. Okay, so if I write 2 here, square root. Okay, right, Suppose if I write 3 root 2, what is that? What we can call it as? Third root 2. Third root 2. If I write 4, fourth root 2. If I write 5, fifth root 2. Okay, right. Like that we can pronounce them. And what is the radicand here? Radicand is 2, degree is 5. Okay. Now this nth root here we can write by previous laws of exponents. What you can write, ma? A power 1 by n. Okay. So this is the exponential form of surd. Okay. Exponential form. So exponential form is a power 1 by n. Radical form is, or surd form, radical form is nth root a we can write here. Okay, isn't it? Right. So this is the radical form and this one is exponential form. Exponential form we can write a power 1 by n. Already we have seen this in the laws of exponents. Okay, right. So suppose if I write fifth root 10, so we call it as fifth root 10, and here 10 is the radicand, 5 is the degree. Okay, so this is called, all these are surds ma. Okay, surds, all these are called surds. Right, this is about surd.